And hello and welcome to VRML Channel 1. We have a lot of matches of fun here tonight. Across the board, we saw some a little bit on 3 earlier. Maybe you were watching on Channel 2, and now you get to watch Channel 1, of course, where all the fun happens. This game is Entropic Force against Space Bears. I'm the one you see. Luke, that is, and next to me is Say Chaotic on the co-commentary. And Newton Dead on the cams. How's it going, Saika?
Going well. I haven't quite picked up my catchphrase yet, like the one you see, but I'll get there eventually.
Hey, you know, I didn't even mean to do it. I have to shout out to a Doc Education teammate who initially came up with it. I just picked the name because Luke was taken. So, you know what? It just has to come naturally. And you know what? When you do, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. No, I'm kidding. But nevertheless... it's a good game. We have pinged these teams, so hopefully we'll ready up as if they look at their scoreboard, it looks like they are. So we are live into the action, round 1 of 3, and well, make sure you type GG in chat because this is going to be a good game.
For sure. Joust now getting underway. Who do you think's going to have it, Luke?
Well, I think one of the teams will win and one of the teams will lose. And, well, which one? That will be blue. See, I got it right as it almost bounces in, as it honestly actually will be misread by most people. Now picked up by Haunted Paradox. Paradox over and across, picked up by Wix. Wix, shot, but no, off the post and out.
Not quite all the way out, though. It will be picked up by Paradox again. Paradox sending it to WKZ. That's what we're going with, who takes the shot and makes it, putting the first 2 points on the board for this game.
Yeah.
Wix, oh. Yeah, I totally heard that and then forgot it immediately. Wix it is.
Do you want to do in between goals or not?
Hey, I'll be here.
Right.
Sure. Hi guys.
You'll be here. All right. Next time we'll get you. We'll get you.
Fine.
Fine. Well, they're doing better than fine. They're doing a nice little relay all the way downfield for the open 3, and all day they hit those. Well, Newton Dad, it's your time.
Yeah, the Friday Night Leaguers are, going gangbusters here as Neon gets a connection from Kensuke K, and it can be a 19 meter distance and 60 meters per second. These guys, Entropic Force, they play well together because they play together a lot. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Thank you. He's going to get sent upfield now in this shot. He's going across, not quite finding each other though. Unfortunately, a missed pass. Voltron, no, finding the pass across to Haunted Paradox. Paradox back up to Wix. Wix Taking a second. The cut. The shot! Oh, Wolf, you had a piece of it, but not enough. 4-3.
I mean, ready to shut me up is the whole team of Space Bears as they show beautiful disc movement around the floor as we manage to touch, I think, every single player on the team before that low shot goes in just off the kneecaps and brings this to be a 1-point game on side of Space Bears.
Yep, picked up by Wolf now, sending that through tunnel up to Kensugi K. Kensugi K opts for the reset back to Neon, who's going to look for some options, take some space, finding Monster Gamer across. Monster Gamer coming down the shoulder, doing some moves, trying to go for the one-on-one, can't find it, gets stunned out. So it'll be picked up by Space Bears. No, they can't get it cleared. It's right into the hands of Wolf, who puts that in and punishes that mistake.
Yeah, Wolf in the right place at the right time, and the free disc turns into 2 points just out of the blue. Sometimes that's how it goes. I mean, you think you got good defense going, and it just turns right back around on your face. You got to keep on going, keep on looking forward, and keep on looking for that next goal.
Yeah, you got to keep on keeping on, and that's exactly what Space Bears is looking to do. Is they're from space. I mean, they've been through nebulas and explosions and black holes. This is just in the walk in the park, and they're making it look that way. But Neon has something to say, and just like that, 8-4, 4 points up.
Neon,
not just a half court, an 18-meter-a-second shot. Holy crap!
Yeah, Neon, as they say, hits those 45 meters. I mean, that's a master tier shot. That is an absolute master tier type shot. Confidence in what you can do, definitely.
Yeah, confidence in spades, really. And wow, I mean, Wicks looking to pull through, looking to turn this one around, finding the option, Mo, walking in, looking for one more cut, but it will get red, and just like that, well, seeing red is Neon, who just had a beautiful shot, but now wants to hit the stack, and will do exactly that, but the stack just misreads a little bit, has the disc, one-on-one, gets 2, 10-4.
Yeah, the quick conversion going end to end there, combination of Neon to Monster Gamer. You know, the brutal abilities there, just really strong offensive abilities, great gameplay, game knowledge, also awareness. I've played, and heard both these guys in comms. They're just really good at describing the game as it goes along.
Wow.
And that's in.
My God, again.
Yep.
Monster Gamer showing that Neon's not the only one that can hit from halfway, taking another 3 for his side. Entropic Force is absolutely on stomp mode right now.
For sure. Space Bears coming out of the tunnels. You know, really quick fun fact about Neon and Monster Gamer. I'm pretty sure they played together for a season and a half on a team called Noble. So they're quite the pair to have in together, despite the fact that I technically think they're the subs for this team.
Yeah, they did play on Noble. I'm like, I think I agree with, I can say, I think that fact is true. And well, I mean, they're certainly finding each other. But Kent Sugike and Wolf certainly can too. 15-4, 2 more.
Yeah, Voltron and Wicks and company on the Space Bear side have to start thinking about, okay, how to control the outcome of this game. The pace has been well beyond their hands as they do roll out here and the game gets back in action. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, just back in action and just back downfield as, well, that will get picked up and sent through and sent up, but sent to Wolf, who is looking for the long, flat clear. Instead, it's a pass, and Monster Gamer will not hit it this time, but will have another opportunity as they do find the pass to that nest. And the save, but not enough. 17-4.
Yeah, quite unfortunate for Haunted Paradox there, as they just get the save, but pull it back into the plane as they were reeling back to get rid of the thing. You know, you did all the work there, but got none of the bonus for it. So unfortunately, it is now a 17-4 game for Entropic.
Oh, and they might be looking to add something to it. Not quite. Monster Gamer gets stunned out before he can do something, but his buddy Neon is there, drifting into the bubble, looking for the cut, can't find it, as that bounces out of the bubble into the hands of Wicks. Looking for that clear, finds it through the middle. Stacks are getting together, stacks are away. It will be Wicks there first, who has just a second before Monster steals that from him and sends that through the trap area, through the tunnel, into the hands of Haunted Paradox. Haunted Paradox finds Wicks again, who's going to take some time, look for some options, a little disconnect on that on that cross pass. It'll be in the hands of somebody from Space Bears. Looks like Momo Cake. Momo Cake sending that back to Wicks. Wix is on the ceiling, looking for some options. Finds Momocake. Momocake doesn't go for it, though. Instead gets stunned out, and Monster Gamer is going to attempt to get that cleared.
Yeah, trying to get it clear downfield, but who's there first? Well, it's the stacks of blue. It's the stacks of space bars. But, well, it's Entropic Force, with passion, getting that one downfield, and they will get in on the action and try to shoot the 3. A little bit off mark, but the stack will not be there for the immediate recovery. Now it will be picked up by Neon. Neon, bounce pass over to Monster Gamer, diving in, and 2 more, just like that. 19-4, they're on fire.
I want to call them the Toxic Twins. Unfortunately, yet another goal coming off the goalie's hand or off the head, as Neon and Monster Gamer have just been teaming up to be just destructive as they could be. Actually, the Entropic Force is pulling this Space Bears team apart, quite literally.
Indeed. Couldn't quite get that first pass off. So we'll be in the hands of Monster Gamer, who flings it into the bubble. Doesn't find a target, though. Instead finds Haunted Paradox, who can't handle it. So Neon recovers with plenty of time and space. He's going to look for Wolf. Wolf bouncing off Boot before going back to Neon. Neon trying to find that cut pass. No dice. But Monster Gamer will recover, so they'll have another opportunity. Going to Neon. Neon with the cut pass to Wolf. Wolf, another one. Just not quite in time, Haunted Paradox. You're putting in the work, just not getting the bonuses, as Newton Dad said.
Yeah, the combination of passing there and just total control of the moment is really showing up in spades for Entropic Force. You know, they if you give them the opportunity to take 3 more passes, they're going to take them and they're going to score.
Yeah, they certainly shall, and I mean, they are looking for 2 more, but they a rare miss. But unfortunately, not quite the pass they wanted either for Space Bears, but now they do have a hand on it. Wix quickly over to Mo. Mo quickly stunned, though, but it will get recovered, and the block is good as Haunted Paradox looking to get through. Well, they'll say, no thanks, as it is not going to get sent out, but it's not going to quite be a turnover yet. There's a clear all the way downfield now. High and wide, and, well, there's a 3, but no, this another miss, but another opportunity, and that one will be good, and just like that, that is the 20 plus, that is the 24-4, that is the game for round 1. Oh my.
Yeah, all the connections were made, all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted, as Entropic just manages to run away in the first round. You know, as Space Bears, what can you do at this point? Number 1, you can take a pause, which is, I believe, who we're going to find at the end of that request there. Number 2 is to start trying to think about how to, play better defense, play a sharper game against this offensive attack. Man defense, maybe. You spread them out, man up. Stay tight on those attackers, because they are attacking now with good passes in the bubble. They're attacking with good, kind of interceptions and receptions. It's a lot to take on, and it's definitely hard for a team as Space Bears to take on these, the cohesive side of Entropic Force.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, Psycha, this position is a team that anyone who's kind of been around the block, is familiar with, for better or worse. But certainly it's a learning experience to putting those efforts. What would you be doing? But in this pause, what is the go-to for you to really, get those spirits back and really focus on this next round?
Well, first thing is evaluate, what are we doing wrong as a team? What can we improve on? And it's important, I say, what are we doing wrong, but don't focus totally on the negatives. Be like, okay, here's what we're doing well, but here's where it is going wrong, and this is what we need to improve on if we want to take this next round. From what it looked like to me, it's just a lot of disconnected passes, especially what we're seeing off Joust. A lot of those goals from Entropic Force were capitalized off of missed passes on Joust, and if they can clean that up, get it to the other side of the field, and get set up down there more calmly, I think we're going to see a totally different Space Bears this round.
Yeah, I agree with that. Certainly lots of missed passes. My go-to is that, and sometimes what's the other team doing well? And in chat, I agree with you. Space Bears just need to stop allowing those long threes, fam. I agree. And sometimes it's just, okay, let's focus on getting back and getting those passes. Maybe those two things together can make them to win the round. But, well, we'll see. If you are new, it is a best out of 3. So if Space Bears wins the second round, there is more than enough time for them to take a round 3, and maybe if we're lucky, we'll go to round 3 OT, but one can only dream. Still none of those yet this season, but I'm sure they'll happen eventually. Also, if you are tuning in, make sure you do check out as well Channel 2, where we do have Embers against G2X, also going into the second round. That match was terribly late, well, I'm glad Pally is there to watch. Maybe they moved the time, I'm not sure, but regardless, we are back in the action in the second round. New game, new scores, new me, and well, new sights to see. Saika, take us in.
You know, new roster too. Looks like we've got a roster swap for Space Bears. We'll see how that impacts the result of this round.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Neon up to Monster Gamer. Monster Gamer looking for that pass up its shoulder, can't quite find it, so it's going to bounce out of the bubble. Xena, the new player, is going to get the slap out, and it will be stalling at midfield after an unfavorable bounce. It's alright though, picked up by their teammate. Momo Cake is going to send that all the way through, bouncing into the hands of Monster Gamer, who's got plenty of time, plenty of space, doesn't need to, doesn't really need to wait for anything, do anything. Opts to get that all the way through. The stacks are racing. Who's it gonna be? Oh. It'll be Wix, who barely gets that off before the stack is right on top of them. It will be in the hands of Monster Gamer again, though, who attempts to take one of those long threes he's been pulling all game. Can't quite get it off, though, so it will end up back in Entropic Force's end. Picked up now by Monster Gamer. Monster Gamer attempting to clear. Into the hands of Momo Cake. No, can't quite handle it, but does get the pass off to Haunted Paradox on the back line, who's got a stack ready. Attempting to send that back, but a little bit of a disconnect there, so Wolf is going to have it and attempt to get that cleared out.
Yeah, attempting to get that cleared out now, but not through, but sent right back in for Space Bears as they are trying to get control. Just everyone vying for it, but Space Bears is on the offensive. They are ready to go. They will not find that deep pass. Instead, there will be a turnover as Neon looks to read. Gets stunned, no. Not quite through either, though. So can they still get there? Yes, they can. But will they get there first? Just barely, but that pass across, no one's home, as that's still not quite out of their half, as Space Bears somehow still has control. Hey, how's it going? I guess they did finish round 2. Welcome, Pally. Welcome, VRML2. Hopefully, G2X and who was playing? And Embers had a good game. Who won? I'm curious. But this one, still no points on the board.
The pace has definitely slowed way down this game. A whole 2 minutes into this game, nothing on the board, as you said. And that disc is bouncing around in Space Bear's end, picked up eventually by Neon. Neon looking from Kintsugi K, who has the one-on-one. No! Xena gets home just in time and says, not in my house. Manages to steal that and almost gets it cleared out, but Monster Gamer's there on that back line, not finding his target. It will be in the hands of Kintsugi. She gets stunned out before she can handle it, though, and that will get cleared out by Space Bears.
Yeah, they will just get space cleared out by Space Bears. This is a totally different game. I mean, round 1 was 24-4 in favors of Entropic Force. I mean, a completely different game in round 2. I mean, the pause, slowing it down, finding them space, and, well, denying those threes, really. But unfortunately not again. Not the second time. I jinxed it. Wolf gets one, 3-0.
Yeah, you guys definitely called it out correctly. The pace and scale of this game has changed drastically from round 1 to round 2. We do see Wolf get a loose disc there, actually stealing the disc and plucking it in for 3 points to start this round out for Entropic Force with the lead.
No, Luke, I'm curious. Do you think this is Entropic Force making more mistakes, or do you think Space Bears has tightened this up a bit?
I think it's a mix of both. I think it's certainly when you get that mercy win, when you get the buzzer beater early, you kind of get confident, and there's reasons to be confident. You just destroyed the other team, but also, I mean, they took that pause. Space Bears took a really smart pause, and it really seems like they focused up because that almost bounces in. But man, I really do think it's a mix of both.
I would agree. We're seeing a little more disconnected passes on the end of Entropic Force, and we're seeing Space Bears finally slow down a bit, making smart decisions like that one, Haunted Paradox, trying to avoid one person stunning him, but ends up sending it to the stack, and the stack almost getting that mail slot. But it will be in the hands of Momo Cake, who's going to bounce that off a cloud. Coming down now to Neon. Neon looking for Wolf. Little disconnect there, so it will probably be in the hands of Xena. It is. Xena attempts to get that cleared through. It ends up stalling in the trap area. Picked up by Haunted Paradox, doing some moves, sending it through, and it is now firmly down into the sides of Entropic Force.
Yeah, firmly downfield will be a little bit of a scramble for it. Two people pushed together. Unfortunately, that pass also wasn't quite together, but somehow still going to get a read. Haunted Paradox looking for their first points of this game, as they are going to find the top, but they will just find the hands of Neon, and Neon quickly disperses that one all the way downfield.
Disc is loose, no one there. Eventually picked up by Neon, who, off the ding ring! That would have been a beautiful three-pointer to really set them ahead. Will be in the hands of Monster Gamer, though, who sends it to Kensugi Kai, sending it back to Monster Gamer, doing a move, doing a bounce, and oh no! I don't, you know, it happens. Points are points, and that puts Entropic Force up 5-0.
Yeah, I can't count the number of times it's actually happened to this game. It's beyond what I remember, as the disc just keeps going off of blue players on the hands of orange players. Unfortunately for them, those don't count on their side. They do count on the orange side still.
Yeah, they do, and, well, orange will take them all day, all night. Well, maybe Space Bears is looking to play, as it is going to go downfield, not quite in right away, but the stacks will get back. Entropic Force getting pressured, but they do find the pass across, and Monster Gamer is finding the pass out, but that bounce is good for the stack. Unfortunately, the stack doesn't quite read it, but they do get together, finding the quick hand on it. But now the stack is through. They are a little bit clumped, so no passes, but there are lots of passes for blue. And, well, Wix just goes for the quick little reset to Haunted Paradox, finds the stack buddy, and, well, clears that downfield. But unfortunately, that's red, and Wolf pass over to Monster Gamer. Open three, but no, not so open and not so on target, unfortunately, as it is just going to get recovered. And Neon just slowing this one down.
Monster and Neon. Neon and Monster. One to the other. But Neon crossing that now. Can't quite find anybody on Entropic Force. So it bounces almost all the way out. The Entropic Force player is missing that. Ends up back in the hands of Neon. Just a really complicated self-pass, and it seemed to have worked. Neon is going to send that across to Wolf, who tries to send that right back, but it ends up intercepted and slapped. Recovered by Monster Gamer, though, so they're still fine. Back to Neon, one to the other. Neon with a little bit of pressure, looking for Wolf. I don't think Wolf saw it was coming, though, so it will be bouncing loose over to Monster Gamer, who gets stunned out before he can handle it, so it'll be in the hands of Momo Cake, who tries to clear it out, but bounces off a Bowtie. Back to Monster Gamer. Across to Neon. Neon with the open lane, the open goal. The bounce is good. That's 2 points, putting them up 7-0.
Yeah, the combination of the Toxic Twins are out again. Monster to Neon this time, as we see the bounce shot coming off the back wall. You could almost send it in from either one of those guys in that pattern, because they both do love that shot. It is a known fact.
Yeah, known fact for sure. And what's also a known fact is, I mean, well, maybe not a known fact, but Space Bears, I mean, they're feeling the pressure a little bit now. You see them making a little bit more common mistakes like we saw in round one. And I mean, when they slowed it down, when they played disciplined, I mean, it was anyone's game. They just couldn't quite find the back of the net. And, well, now it's a race to this disc, but that will easily get picked up by Neon, who, well, actually quickly gets stunned. And this is an opportunity as Wix doesn't quite get the clear, but it actually works out in their favor if they can get a hand. Yes, they do. Sent down, but sent, unfortunately, into the hands of Neon, who's looking for the three. And, well, doesn't quite get it, but it will get picked up by Xena.
Xena opting to clear now. All the way in the bubble. The stacks are away. The stacks are racing, and there it is. Haunted Paradox getting them on the board. Only down by 5. Plenty of time left on the clock. They can totally still do this.
First 2 points for the Space Bears in that case. You know, they beat Entropic Force down the field that time and managed to get just enough of a hand on it, enough control to make that 2 points happen. It hasn't been happening very much, but that was a nice play.
Yeah, super nice play. Sent back now by Xena. Xena looking to go back in their ways. They are going to fly downfield. They have an opportunity. Oh, but they missed the net just barely. But there's still a 3-on-1. It's still a 3-on-1. Get it done. Get the goalie stun. Get one more pass. Get one more shot. And get one more goal. There's another technical goal off the head. Well, not technical at all. That's a 3-point lead. Wow.
Space Bears making me eat my words as they pull off 2 nice plays in a row. I was scared that Wix was not looking at the disc when that was coming at them, because I noticed them looking away just as it was in flight. They did pick it up for the points, though.
Speaking of picking it up, picked up by Monster Gamer, who tries to send that across. Wix said, nope, gimme that. Trying to take the mail slot. It's no good, though. Picked up by Entropic Force. Monster Gamer has it. Has plenty of time. Goes for the clear, bouncing through tunnel. Off of Popcorn unfavorably into the trap area. But Monster Gamer recovers again, sending it to Neon, who's got the open lane! It's no good. Haunted Paradox going for the little bounce and block before sending that out of the bubble into the hands of Wix, who's going to get that cleared all the way through. Here's another opportunity. They need to capitalize. 23 seconds. I think they might... Oh, I really thought that was in for a second. Picked up by Xena, who's going to take the shot. And no, Monster Gamer sends that out into the hands of Momocake. They opt for the portable anchor, but no good. And that's going to bounce all the way out. And I think that's ice.
Yeah, I mean, with 5 seconds, that very much is ice. Unless they get a 3, they need to shoot. They... Oh! Neon coming in clutch, because that could have been a whole different song if we went to OT. But, man, I mean, GG. Wow.
Ooh, I almost called that early. I read that 7 as a 1 on the clock.
Wow. Wow. See, Space Bears, I mean, if you played it like you did at the beginning and end of round 2, that could have been a very different game with that middle bit. Yeah. Just clean it up, and I mean, geez. That was such a fun game to watch. But I mean, hey, your pause was effective. You know, you were able to turn it around, get the momentum going in your favor. But, you know, well, this time was in the favor of Entropic Force. But, hey, we're not done yet with the night. We are done with this game, though. Congratulations to them. Your channel points are now deposited in your wallet. I don't know what it's called. Profile? Anyway, whatever. But what's not whatever is coming up next is Instinct, formerly known as the New York Kings, formerly known as Season 4 champions, against the Seattle Beholders, and then one more game in store. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Easy going right there. One more to go.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Easy going right there. One more to go.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
And we are back. VRML Channel 1. One more match. Two more matches of fun, actually. I'm the one you see. Luke Didas, and next to me is Psychaotic in the booth for the co-commentary. And Newton, Dad on the cams, and the analyzing man. But, man, oh, man, what a game we just saw. But we have one more. It's insane. It's Instinct against the Seattle Beholders. Psycho, how you feeling about this one?
I am super excited. The champs from last season playing the newcomers and Master Seattle Beholders. I am stoked to see how this is going to turn out.
Yeah, it certainly will be a fun one. As, well, I mean, we do have Instinct ready up. Just waited on Seattle Beholders' turn. But regardless, I mean, it's always an exciting time. We got your prediction poll up just now. So put those points in if you like. Avoid, definitely everyone. Lots of fans for Instinct. But, hey, we'll see. We'll see. Don't count them out. Don't count them out until they are. So, hey, it'll see. Let's see, Kudo. Let's see where the game goes. And, well... we are going to have both teams ready up. We are going to have a neutral joust, and we are going to have a round one. So let's have some fun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Psycha, take us in.
And we are underway. Joust actually going to, well, in the hands of Original before it's immediately stolen by Oculusator. Shepard's able to take that back. Over to Avian. Avian taking the shot. No good. Bouncing free now into the hands of Cruisin. Cruisin looking for that clear. Doesn't quite find it. Goran has it. Puts it off the heads of somebody on Instinct. So Strembitsky has it. Going for that shot, I think, but it's no good. Picked up by Ender, though, who's going to... Oh... Oculusator having a little fun, stealing it from Ender, and then putting it in for the 2-pointer.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teams entering the arena.
Yeah, it certainly is, and Watt is going to get sent down field all the way, as it will get picked up now by Cruisin. Cruisin waving it around, quite in the hands of Ock. Not quite through, stuck on the tunnel. But that will get picked up by Original, flipping upside down, but stolen right back by Oculusator. And you know what happens? Oh, a very close shot, but not quite in. But the second time is not the charm either. Well, maybe they say third's the charm, right? That's what they say. Well, let's see, as it is going to bounce back, but all the way over to Cruisin.
Cruisin looking for Strembitsky on the floor. Who's going to send that up to Shield, trying to go to Ock. Finds him eventually, but it's stolen by Shepard. I'm sorry, Original. And Original's going to clear that all the way through into Instinct's end.
All the way through. Will get picked up quickly by Cruisin. Cruisin looking for the clear. That will just get picked up by the back line. Shepard. Beholders. Resetting one more time. Goran goes low. Will connect with Avian to Avian. One more high pass. Original back to Avian. But the save! Cruisin hits those all day. As it is going to get turned around. Goran, though. One more back pass and one more ding! No! Not what you wanted to hear. As it is going to get turned around and Strem gets the clear.
That clear is good all the way through. Overshot a little bit, but will be picked up by Original, who slaps that through. Into the hands of Oculusator, who sends that across to Strembitsky. Plenty of time, plenty of space. Looking for Ender. Ender the pass to Ock. Ock with the one-on-one. Does a little dipsy doodle. Puts that in for another 2 points.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teams have
Yeah, well, Ock certainly happy to take that space and take that time. As, well, they are going to try to find the low pass, but Ender reads those and shoots those, but not hits those, not right now at least. But there's the stun, and there's the pickup by Ock. Ock over to Strem. Strem back to Ock, and Ock certainly having fun on the wall now, looking for the cut pass maybe. Just goes for the reset instead, not liking their options, as they are getting pressured now. High pass quickly over. Strembitsky just taking some time, slowing it down.
Strembitsky knows they're up right now and doesn't have to pass, but opts to anyway. Over to Ender. Ender to Cruisin. Cruisin gets stuffed before he can put that in. So it'll be in the hands of Goran, and Goran goes for the clear. The bounce is good. It's almost down in the bubble. Not quite, though, so Ender has it. He's going to slow this way down again before going for the clear. No one's there. If Strembitsky's there first, he's going to have the open lane. No, can't quite read it, but will get it on the second bounce. Finding Oculusator above the bubble, driving down, looking for the shot. Off the pocket bounce into the center of the goal. Beautiful shot, putting them up 6-0.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's game on.
Yeah, I mean, that's just their accuracy, that's just their skill, and that's just a stun. Coming back on the backline as Original loses a hand, but it is going to get sent back now into the hands of Cruisin. Cruisin, long clear, somehow connects with Ock, and Ock gets the long 3 opportunity, but not quite finding the back of the net that time around, as it is going to get a clear again through mid, but not quite found as they do grab it too quick. The slap back, not quite there what they needed, so that will get sent through now, but simply into the hands of Cruisin, who, of course, positions exactly where they need to be, as will get sent right back downfield. Quick little pass, not open net, but they will take the bounce shot, and that will be good. Just like that, 9-0. Ock.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
holy crap, I just want to talk about that shot for a second. He saw the direct lane was going to be closed by the time the disc got to the goal, so he went for the bounce instead. Just beautiful. And speaking of beautiful, Ender floating in a little two-pointer, putting them up 11-0.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, all night long for sure as well. I mean, we're still looking for 2 or 4 or any points from the Seattle Beholders as they are juking, finding the pass high. Now connect to Aviant. Aviant, quick little reset to Original. Original, long pass left, and that's open 3, but Cruising is cruising in and happy to deny that goal. That is their story, but it is just going to be a nice little juke as Ock, well, is just slowing it down, trying to find the long pass, finds one. Cruising again. Passing it back to Ock. Ock finding an option high. Will connect with Ender. Ender, one more pass. And, well, one more dive. And one more goal. Oh, Shepard got a piece, but not enough. 13-0.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Indeed. Seattle Beholders now with another joust opportunity. QB'd by Original, who sends that through tunnel all the way to Shepard. Shepard finds the cross in the form of Goran. Goran looking for Aviant. Aviant doesn't have the lane, so he finds Shepard. The cut pass is good, and there's the shot. Seattle Beholders, with 3 minutes left, is finally on the board. And, you know, I can't do math that well, but it might be out of mathematical time for this round, but that is the momentum they need to start get going if they're going to do better in these next few rounds.
There is still more than enough time, and
I can't do math. I have a degree, though.
But, man, I mean, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see if they have the space. Let's see if they have the time. But, well, that's not going to help if they score 3 more, but they still take 2 still. 15-2, wow. All right, Newton Dad elects to stay muted. He's up. No, I'm kidding. Man, I mean, just a dominant game from Instinct. They certainly are finding the passes, finding each other, and finding and showing us, I mean, why they are top of Master Tier. So, hey, I mean, Beholders, new kids on the block. Let's see what they can do as they do find that disc. Quickly getting pressured, but not quite finding the angle, as it will be Strem now. Just getting it downfield and getting the open 3 is not anybody, because it's going to go ding-ding. And, well, turned around, losing a hand, diving in. Ock! Well, you know what he does.
Yep, once he's got his hand on rim, it is over.
Yep. Well, hey, 15 points, 14 points. No, 15 points was correct. Ahead, 2 minutes almost. I mean, well, you know what I'm thinking. Well, let's see if it's possible. As Original is just looking for 2 more. Let's see if they can turn that momentum around. Pass, not quite what they were looking for, but it will maybe get recovered. No, sent across, sent not quite through, but it will get picked up here by Ock, who finds the space. Not quite finding the shot, though, as it is going to get picked up. Ock on the wall, long 3, long pass. Ding, though, Strembitsky. But Ender diving it right back, sending it over to Strembitsky. Strembitsky, one more cut, one more shot from Ock, but just the reset.
Resetting to Cruisin'. He's got plenty of space. A little bit of pressure from Goran, so he's going to pass over to Oculusator, who's going to find Strembitsky on the wall. Strem not quite driving in until he gets that bounce off shield, and then he does it, putting in another 2 points. We are 3 away from that magic 20-point differential.
We are, and there is time. So let's see if they can get it, or let's see if, well, the Seattle Beholders can throw up some fisticuffs and say, not quite GG. But Original is going to get pressured, get stunned, but not without getting the pass off. Going to get quickly picked up, though, by Cruising. Quick pass to Strem. Strem needs the 3. Strem finds the teammate, and there is the goalie. So they are going to reset that one. Maybe got stunned, actually, and that very well may be the game. Not enough time, but hey, who knows? These players are insane.
Cruising now with the last opportunity, 5 seconds on the clock. Ender trying to find Strembitsky, but can't. So that will be the end of this round with a score of 19-2.
Yeah, man, I mean, that's rough. That's rough sometimes. when you only get 2, but hey, you still got to get some points on the board. Ock, of course, 11 points to their name, probably a couple more just with a couple of technical goals there from Shepard. But man, I mean, yeah, they were the Season 4 champs. Instinct, formerly known as the New York Kings, for all you folks in chat who are unawares. Now you are awares. They just renamed themselves, and the Seattle Beholders are a mishmash of different players, but hey, Seattle Beholders welcoming to the scene, and welcome to Master Tier. And at the end of the day, I mean, Seattle Beholders, yes, they certainly did not win that round, but hey, they're in Master for a reason. They won that Master qualifier, and the experience and the education they get in this game playing at this high level means, hey, they might be able to stick around, throughout the season. But hey, let's see. It's still early days for both these teams. And man, I mean, Psyche, if you're looking at Seattle Beholders, I mean, what really can they do against that offense of Instinct?
Seeing some double commits from Seattle Beholders. I mean, I noticed it at least twice, and I'm not saying I know what the solution is there, but at least you can't double commit on people. You gotta cover all those options, because Ock or Cruisin or Ender or Strem are all going to punish you if you don't have them covered.
Yeah, well, let's see if they can find each other and can find the disc, as it will be, well, Ock doing what he does best. Looking for some space, slowing it down, finding the pass across, quickly to Cruisin. Not liking his options, but finds one high, and just like that, Ender over to Ock, but not quite connecting to Strem, and there we go. 2 on the board, only took 20 seconds.
That's definitely setting the pace. Instinct coming in this round just as strong as they did last round. We'll see how Seattle Beholders can potentially answer back. It would be good to see them get some points on the board early, at least to, keep some of that momentum, a little bit of momentum going. But yeah, we'll see how this goes.
We certainly shall. All the way downfield, though. Quickly picked up by Cruisin. Cruisin long clear, quickly finds the stack, but no. Original sending it right back, but in fact, not quite the clear they were looking for. And there's an open shot, and there's an open 3. Strembitsky! Oh my!
What a shot. Strem wasting no time to line that one up, sinking the 3 in. We have a timeout coming through. I don't have Spark up, so I can't see who it was. Blue. Yeah, honestly, definitely what Seattle Beholders needed to do here. Only a minute into this game, already down by 5. They need to stop the bleeding and figure out, if they didn't figure it out between rounds, they need to figure out now what they can be doing differently.
Yeah, they certainly do. I mean, this is the moment. This is their moment. And we've seen a lot of really good pauses used this season. I mean, obviously in the Master Tier, we expect to, see the best of the best, and that's what we do get to see day in and day out. But across the board, even in Bronze, we get to see a lot of really good tactical pauses. The rule was introduced last season, and us on the cast, and we expected to see it immediately, but not quite. But this season, I mean, everyone is using it very effectively, and this is the time. I mean, you just slow it down. It's still within a couple goal reach, and they can do it. And they can do it. They can make it. So I mean, let's see where they can go. Hopefully, everyone in chat is doing well. How's it going, Nadash, Kuda, Dragon Dan, Time Dash, Snake Master, Uwu, or Owo, Chewy Stack, Fire Ninja, Andy W. Hopefully you're all doing well. Thanks for hanging out with us, and thank you to all our sponsors who do make VRML possible: HyperX, Assyrian Products, ProTube, VR, Arma, VRBuff Reality, VR Cover, VRware.net, Border Foods, and Viridis Media. Also, huge shout out to IgniteVR.gg and the Spark application for providing all of our stream statistics. Seriously, it wouldn't be possible. It wouldn't be as easy, it wouldn't be as simple without them. So huge shout out to them and the team. And of course, shout out to you folks in chat for hanging out with us on stream. We wouldn't be here without you. This community wouldn't be existing without, well, you, the community. So thanks for hanging out here on Twitch. And hey, if you're listening on the future on YouTube, welcome. And make sure you do give us a follow, Echo Arena Master League. But seriously, the last thing I will say is shout out to all the people behind the scenes. I mean, we get to smile, or at least I get to smile and, well, have some fun here casting some matches, but we're not the real ones doing the work. Huge shout out to the board, the govs, the mods, and the rest of the team behind the scenes who, well, makes the league actually run, because at the end of the day, we are all volunteers. So if you are interested in joining us, we do have eternally open applications. I run them alongside ReachOutWorm for the production team, and Saika is one of our new applicants who made it through and is now, well, here. She's casting for you. So make sure you do that. Echo Arena, vrmasterleague.com/Echo Arena / join the team, I think it is. But sometimes I say it wrong, so don't trust me on that one. If you go to register, you'll see it, become a caster. But man, I mean, Saika, a strong start for Instinct so far in the second round. I mean, Beholders, can they get 4? Can they get 6?
I think they can. I think, you know, depending on how Beholders cleans this up right now, we could, you know, see a much closer game. Obviously, they're fighting the experience battle right now, right? We're looking at these players. Just look at the rosters. The roster of Instinct has been around for so long. They've been playing together as a team for at least a season now, just over a season. Meanwhile, Seattle Beholders is a new team, and while the names have been around for a while, not quite as much experience as Instinct. And I think we're really seeing that show through right now in this game.
Yeah, and that certainly is a fair point. I mean, yeah, they have been together for a season. I mean, they've played together, you know, across time. Obviously, of all these players, most of these players in Masters have been around for so long. But hey, I mean, they were the champs for the reason last season. Certainly doing well. But let's see if Beholders can figure it out and get some momentum going in their favor, because that's what you want to see, especially after a pause. Well, here we go. Quick pass over from Original. Original, though, not quite finding the angle he was looking for, and that disc is loose.
Loose in Seattle's end, picked up by Strembitsky. The open lane, no, just off the ding ring. Recovers his own shot, though, driving it in for 2 points, now up 7-0, and that is exactly what Seattle did not need coming right out of their timeout.
Yeah, that is really what they did not need, but, well, they get another chance here on the Joust advantage. 2 minutes in, 7 points on the board for Instinct, as it will get picked up by Original. Oh my goodness, what a read, so quick, but, well, it wasn't meant to be, because it is going to go almost back out, but it will get picked up. Juking round is Ock. Oculusator finding some space, finding the pass across now to Strem. Oh my goodness, what a bullet. 10-0.
10-0 indeed, with just about 7.5 minutes left on the clock by the time this Joust counter comes down. And we'll see what Seattle Beholders can do with that time left. There's still plenty of time to get something going. They just need to do it soon, or that momentum is going to sweep them away. So, picked up by Original, excuse me. Original over to Shepard now. Shepard looking for Goran. Goran trying to go right back to him, but a little disconnected. Will be slapped away by Strembitsky. Into the hands of Ender. Ender going up to Oculusator, the goalie getting back just in time to prevent that 3, so he's going to cross to Strembitsky instead. Going back to Ock now, doing some moves. Oh, stunned goalie means open goal, and there's another 2 points.
Yeah, wow. I mean, just absolute masterclass in moving in disc control right now downfield. Instinct just doing everything right against the Seattle Beholders, with Seattle Beholders certainly looking to put up a fight. Let's see what they do change this up. So they're going for a standard split here, which means 1 player, 1 left, 1 player on the right, and 1 player deep. They do find the first pass. They do find the second. And do they find the third? Yes, they do. Not quite an open net, so they will juke. Find some space now. Aviant over to Shepard, and Shepard gets 2 just like that. Seattle Beholders on the board.
Nicely done, Shepard. Getting his team on the board, stopping the bleeding is exactly what they needed, and so hopefully now we see this turn around a little bit in favor of Seattle Beholders.
Yeah, well, hey, I mean, the first momentum is a little bit, but that's what you need to beat this team. That's what you need to even score points on Instinct, is perfection. And, well, that's what they will do with that rollout. It's perfection, and Ender, what a shot, what a play. 15-2.
An unfortunate answer for Seattle Beholders, but still not the end. Score is now 15-2 with about 5 minutes, 45 seconds left. But what do you think's going on in the heads of Seattle Beholders right now?
Man, I mean, I think they just want to get some points on the board. At least that's what I would want if they got. There's a beautiful Dusty on one. So that, little things like that, that's momentum that they need as they do find the high pass, and maybe they can find it too. If they can find another point, then that's what they need. But no, they needed to hit that shot. That's certainly what they needed. But unfortunately, it will not be, as they do get back. And they do get the clear as Instinct, and Instinct with the open three. But that will get red as Shepard sends it right back. But unfortunately, will get picked up by Cruising. Cruising quickly over, but not into the hands of any teammate.
Picked up by Ock, who's going to do some jukes on the wall, looking for some options. Can't find anything, so he's going to go back to Cruising. Cruising, trying to get in. Oh, can't. Shepard shuts him down. Or, I'm sorry, Original shuts him down. I don't know why I keep misreading those names. Over now into the hands of somebody on Seattle Beholders, but they can't handle it, so Ock has it. He's going to look for that lane to go for the one-on-one, gets stunned instead by Goran, so Goran's going to clear that all the way through. The stack for Instinct is already together. Cruisin reads those. He's going to have it, sending that way across to Oculusator, who sends that down to Ender. Slowing it down, waiting for some teammates. Finding Ock up on Ness. Ock's going to break check, try to duck, try to take the shot, gets stunned out, can't handle it. So Original recovers. And Original is going to send that one through.
Yeah, trying to send it through now. And, well, they will do, but they won't get there first, as it is going to get sent down. But not quite out, as it will get picked up here by Original. Looking for an option, finds Goran. Goran quickly stolen from Ock. Long, quick pass to Cruising. Up to Strem, and Strem gets 3, and man, what a relay play. 18-2. Oh, man.
Yikes, not quite looking good, but, at this point, it's one of those things where Seattle Beholders just needs to keep it together and keep pushing through.
Yeah, well, let's see. Let's see if they can get 4. Oh, no! No, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Well, 20-2, 2 points away from the big 2-0. Well, I guess 22-2 or 23-2. 3 minutes, man. That's the moments it really hurts.
Indeed, now putting them only 2 away from that 20-0 score differential, which, hopefully they can hold on. We'll see if they can hold on. We'll see. Original with the disc now. Sending that up to Avian. Avian can't quite handle it, so it's stolen by Ock, who opts for the immediate reset to Cruisin. Does a move before sending it through to Ender. Ender looking for Oculusator. Oculusator back to Ender. Ender driving in, looking for bottom pocket. Can't find it, though. So it will be in the hands of Oculusator, who gets stunned out before he can get rid of it. Right into the hands of Strem, though, who tries to get that back to Ock and does. And Ock is going to go for the reset.
Yeah, going for the reset now as Cruisin is moving upfield, loses a hand. Will get picked up again. Looking for one more option, one more cut, one more pass, and one more goal. Look at that masterclass and disc control. Geez, Instinct finding the end of the game. 22-2, insane Instinct. I mean, there's a reason why they're number 1.
I think I just cut out. Take it away.
That's right. The game is over. The game is done. And, well, that's it for that one. Instinct, GG. Complete prediction. There you go. Congratulations, all you people's points. But, man, oh, man. I mean, that was, that went pretty much the way the prediction poll went, as well as the connoisseur votes, 212-6. But, hey, you know what? Seattle Beholders, they will get them maybe sometime soon, sometime not. Who knows? I mean, the reality is they're in Master. They're here to improve. They're just like anyone else. So, beginning of the season, let's see how far they go, win or lose. But we do have one final match of the day coming up next. And right now is Astro against the Disorient Social Circle. Be right back.
definitely not JG. JG's not a caster. Why would
And we are back. I'm here. I'm just hiding. We are back for one last match. Astro against the Disorient Social Circle. This is a Castma match. So whoever did that, JG, good on you. Well, I mean, one more match of the day, one more good one. I'm the one you see, Luke, that is. Well, not right now. Psycho, though, you see, who's next to me. Oh, now all of us are here. Now we'll figure it out. Man, oh man, I mean, what a day of games. 6 on the day, feels like just a breath away. But we're almost done, Psycho. I mean, how does it feel?
I just did my first master match and I was so nervous, but we got through it and now I'm super excited to cast my boy JG, so this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it certainly shall. Let's go Muted. Muted on which team? Muted Monster. There we go. All right, Disorient Social Circle represent. Lots in chat, but so far Disorient Circle is the one to watch because they have 99% of those votes. So, man, okay, I see how it is. But hopefully everyone's doing well. Nadash, Aiden, how's it going? I saw you brought it up. Thank you, sir. But man, oh man, here we go. As somehow we are a 5th player who decides to hang out. So I'm sure they'll figure it out. But nevertheless, I hope everyone is doing well in chat. We are just hanging out for this last one. So if just for anyone who's curious, how do you get a Castma match? Well, it's very simple, really. You just need 15,000 channel points on this channel. On channel 1, you can do it by prediction polls, which is basically glorified betting. Or you can do it through just watching the stream and collecting those points. And when you get enough, you can live the dream and get casted within 2 weeks. If you want to pick a particular match, you can, but it's just not guaranteed. But enough of that. Here we go. Round 1. Psycho, take us in.
That sack was fast. Solar P getting the headbutt down into the hands of Geek. Picked up, though, by JG. JG looking for a teammate. Finds Hunter. Hunter taking the shot, but no good. Off the shield, into the hands of Leonite. Leonite looking for the clear, taking some bounces through the midfield. Picked up by Muted Monster. He's going to take the shot. No good, but the teammate's there for 2 points. So Geek will get the first 2 points of this game.
Yeah, what a solid start. Also, Geek, shout out to you. I had no idea you were on any of these teams. I remember reading you in chat earlier being like, man, there's some really great matches later. And me being like, yeah, dude, that's awesome. Like, you're hype. Well, hey, we get to see you play. So hopefully you have a good one. And, well, starting us up strong, certainly, as it is going to be 2-0 for Disorient Social Circle. But now Astro looking to come back, but Disorient not giving them an opportunity as it will bounce, but into the hands quickly of Inferno. Inferno juking around, trying to find an option. Finds one low, but no, it's going to pass high and wide, but back into the hands of Hunter Boy. As Hunter is not going to quite get that one down, but it will get turned around by Muted Monster, who is, again, not quite going to find that clear, but will again find a teammate, and will again find the bounce shot. No way. Oh, just a little bit off. So close, but they get the recovery. They get the dunk, but not the shot, as that is going to go a little bit high and a little bit wide.
Picked up by Solar P, who tries to get that slap clear, not quite finding its way out into the hands of Icy, who's got plenty of space. Finding that bounce pass to Muted Monster. Muted Monster looking for the cut or the shot. I'm not sure which. Either way, didn't quite work out. So it's going to almost clear on its own. Inferno picking it up. Getting that bounce pass over into the hands of Icy. And Icy's going to clear that right back down.
Yeah, right back down, but not quite into the control yet. But they do get a hand. But it's a hand to an open hand. And Geek will get 2 more. 4-0. Disorient doing well.
Doing well indeed. Just over 2 minutes into this match, already up by 4. Certainly setting the pace right now. I'm hoping Astro can answer back soon.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly want to. Also, I love the coordinated profile pictures of Astro. I know we haven't seen any yet on stream, but if you want to check out their profile, it's really fun. All their art style is the same, so whoever did that, shout out to them. But that almost will bounce in. JG, shout out to JG, as it is going to get sent around, but not quite in. The slam won't be a slam, it'll just be a hand spin. As there's one more pass to the backboard, one more shot, but no to goal. very much of a tight angle, as it is going to get turned around now by Hunter Boy. Hunter Boy maybe looking for the long three. Actually, it's a long clear. Off flat bounce, maybe, hopefully, yes, but there's a quick slap, and JG gets the first on the board, 4-2.
JG getting them back into this, cutting the lead down by half. So now with about 6.5 minutes left to go, they're going to have pretty much the whole game to continue going with this. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, now joust advantage for Disorient Social Circle. First one of the evening, picked up by Leonite, who's gonna wait for pressure. Smart, knows that they're up and they don't have to do anything. So they're gonna waste all of the time on the clock before opting to pass to Geek, who's going to get stuffed by Solar P. Solar P taking the shot, no, off the ding ring! And no, the second shot isn't good either. Back into the hands of Solar P, who, passes to JG, and JG slams that in with vigor.
Yeah, finding that one, and just like that, this game is tied. We are alive. It's a free game. 6 minutes, 4 points on the board. And, well, it's a new game. It might as well be. It's going to be the just advantage now. Leonite. Pass to the right. Geek. Fakes one out. Buys some space and time. Just walking up field. Finds the pass off the wall for Muted. Muted looking for the cut. Maybe no, just going for the juke. The shot denied, though. Solar P reads those and gets that clear, but not quite too far, as Leonite is on the back line there and just floats right back in, just slowing this play down.
Leonite looking for options, finds it in the form of Icy. Icy coming down with the cross to Muted Monster. Muted Monster, no! Taking the bounce shot, but it's no good. Back into the hands of Hunter Boy, who gets stunned out before they can handle it. So Solar P is going to have that, attempting to get that cleared out, bouncing through the midfield. And it will be back into the hands of Inferno, who takes the shot. No, Muted Monster's home. So they're going to have that, and they're going to attempt to bounce clear that one out into the hands of Geek. Geek drifting up the field. They're the only one up right now for their team, so they're waiting for those options to come up. Finally finding Leonite. Leonite taking the time, taking the space. Moving around, finding Icy. Icy driving that in for 2 points, putting them up 6-4.
Wow. Wow, I mean, what a passing play, finding each other. Icy to Muted on the backboard, of course. That powerful backboard. Make sure you find yourself there, but geez, that is Psychic Casting Glass. How's it going? She's been with us all day. She's almost a master already, casting her first master match just a second ago. But it is going to not get picked up by anybody yet, and there's an open three, and well, they hit those. Solar P, 7-6. It's the game.
I love seeing 18s. They're just beautiful. They hit different, man.
Yeah, they certainly do. 7-6, though. I mean, 4 minutes on the clock here, as well, they are looking to get a win. And well, this team is close. It's not as close. It's not as distant as we initially saw. As there's an open, not quite open net, but the 2 points back, and just like that, they're back on top. 8-7, Astro.
I'd like to think Muted Monster just heard me and said, "Oh, you like 18s? I can do one too."
Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. Well, they certainly can do them too, and they certainly did it too, as they have the pump fake. Finding the pass. Night angle. Inferno looks for the pass low. Will connect. Back. Ooh, nice quick grab. JG over to Inferno. Inferno back to Solar P, and Solar P gets 2 and gets just like that. Takes the lead, 9-8.
That was a really cool coordinated crash into the bubble. They all came in at once, so Disorient was struggling to mark all of those options. Couldn't mark all those options, so that passing back and forth is what confused the whole team, and they eventually got those points in. That was awesome.
Yeah, it really was awesome, and well, 9-8, 8-9. As not quite connecting to anybody, but might connect to the back stack.
No good.
Yeah, I mean, it's the little mistakes right now, and every point matters. 2:30 on this clock, a quarter of this game remaining. And, well, it might as well be a new game. Just a slight advantage, a slight lead right now to Astros. But it is going to be the Disorient Social Circle trying to get the 3, but no, will bounce high. And will get turned around as Hunter Boy gets the clear, but not really that far out as a Geek. Geek right back. quickly covered, though. One more reset. Great pass under pressure as Leonite is on the wall. Leonite waiting. Up now to Icy. Icy over and across the wall. Muted on the backboard, but stolen from by Hunter Boy, hunting for that disc all the way downfield. It's a stack race that will be won, but the stack and the stun, and it's going to be blue, and it's an open net, but no shot quickly. Just a cut, and just a save. Muted Monster, insane, but not quite getting the clear. It's still on the backboard. Inferno diving in, but no, still no dice, no luck, and they would love a 2 to extend their lead to 3 points, or 4 if they got a 3, as, well, JG's looking to do that, but no to Solar P to Inferno to the back of the net, and just like that, they're up by 3, 8-11.
You know, never give up. Eventually it'll go in. After all those dings, eventually Astra was able to put that in, extending that lead to 3 points, as you said, and now, finally, Joust advantage back to Disorient Social Circle. So we'll see what they're able to do with this as they're coming out of the tubes into in the hands of Leonite. Leonite, despite being down, is waiting for pressure still. Being smart about it before finding that pass down to Geek. Geek immediately over to Icy. Icy looking for an option. Oh, the goal was open, so he takes that for 3 points, tying this game back up.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, that is exactly what they needed to do, and that's exactly what they did. And, man, I mean, okay, we're ready. Solar P moving downfield quickly, finding the pass, no. So next goal will win, whether it's OT or otherwise, as this is going to get picked up by Inferno. Inferno in the tube, looking for a long 3. There is a goalie back, not going to connect. 14 seconds now. Can they get it? They have one more pass. They have one more shot, and they miss. No! As it is going to get sent out. 6 seconds now, 5, but they cannot get the recovery. Oh, that's got to hurt, but we're going to see overtime.
I guarantee you, if they lose this overtime, whoever missed that shot is not sleeping tonight.
Maybe. Oh my goodness. All right. Round 2. Round 1. Phase 2.
Not yet.
OT.
Yep, off the heads of Disorient Social Circle, and it looks like that'll be into the hands of JG, who's trying to get that cleared, ends up finding Geek instead. Geek with a long shot, no good. In the bubble, though, the one on none for Icy, and Icy wasting no time, finishing that overtime 13-11.
Yeah, only took 15 seconds. I mean, sudden death, yeah, someone's going to score. So, a good round. 2 are victors of round 1. Disorient Social Circle, but man, I mean, that game was so close. It certainly could have gone either way. And, well, Astros certainly are going to be fighting for a round 3 now, at least today. And, man, I mean, this game across the board just so even. Shots are even, assists are even, saves are even, stuns effectively even. You know, but the difference maker is possession time. I mean, Disorient Social Circle having almost 1 minute 30 seconds more than Astro. And man, I mean, if you have that disc possession, if you have that disc control, you're able to slow it down. I mean, you're able to score more goals. But that being said, every single player across the board has participated in some way, points, assists, or saves. And, I mean, just you look at the assist game, I mean, it's strong. These two teams are really working together, Psycho.
They really are. You can tell a lot about the team based on the assist count. And, you know, even though Leonite, I just want to point out, even though he's only got 1 save on the board right now, he's been killing it on that back line with those reads and preventing the clears. Always there for the reset, really contributing to his team.
Yeah, they certainly are. Rainsy, how's it going? Welcome. Thank you for the kind words. But hopefully everyone's doing well. Breeze, Sneaky Evil, Lols, Ryruff, Dash. Hopefully you're all doing well. But certainly who's doing well is the winners of round 1, Disorient Social Circle, who is looking to end this game in 2 rounds, that is. But it will get picked up now. Still a scramble. It will get picked up by JG somehow, some way, as it is going to bounce high, but into the hands of Hunter Boy. Hunter Boy looking to the backboard, looking to Solar P, and Solar P's, no! Oh my goodness, Muted Monster! Really good job finding that save, as that's a clear, that's a shot, but just a little bit too high. but it will be another opportunity if they get a hand on it, but they don't, as it is going to get sent through mid, but into the hands now of Icy. Icy back to Geek. Geek stunned out, though, and that will get it turned over.
Solar P already stacked with JG, clearing that through, but no, looks like they got broken apart, so Disorient will be there first. Muted Monster getting it stolen from, there's the shot, Inferno, it's good! Astro has the first 2 points of this game, of this round.
Yeah, really strong start from them, and that's exactly what they needed to do to deny any early momentum from Disorient Social Circle. And man, I mean, it's like imagine it's like a potion. They just said supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and it happened. They scored first, but it's not over yet. It's going downfield. Will go high, but not quite into control. But there's the clear, but again, not quite what they're looking for. Somehow the pass connects. It's a flat bounce, kind of, sort of, not really, actually. But it will still be in control as Astro is looking for another 2.
Can't quite find it, though. Instead finds the hands of Geek, who's going to get that cleared all the way through into Astro's bubble. No one's there yet. Muted Monster has an opportunity, a one-on-one, going for the bounce to himself and puts that in for 2 points. Muted, that was dirty, and I loved it.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Muted, I mean, you got the saves, you got the goals, you got the style, got it all. And also, I missed from 14 minutes ago. Ash, thank you for the 1,500 bits, man. I don't. I'm sorry we didn't notice that one before. But and as I say that, 50 subs from Apacino. My goodness, thank you for all the community for your support, because you are the ones who make this possible. At the end of the day, we all do this for fun, but the league is run by your support and our sponsors. So huge shout out to you folks in chat, Apacino and Ash, certainly with all the cash. But there's a nice little points on the board, and just like that, it's a game 4-2.
Yeah, Sun goalie means open goal. Almost got that headbutt save, though. That was a nice little duck. A good attempt there. Unfortunately, not quite enough for Astro, though. So they will go down by 2 points now with the joust advantage.
Yeah, they did. Yes, he did give 50 subs, Rainsy. I saw. It's crazy. Epicino, thank you. As it is going to get sent through, but not quite sent into the hands of Blue, as that bounce is going to bounce around. Will get picked up barely by Hunter Boy. Hunter Boy on the back wall, getting pressured, but getting pressured and not getting enough shots, because it will get recovered, though, by Inferno. Inferno feeling hot now over to Solar P. Solar P, but the save! Geek! Not only can they shoot, but they can clear, as it is going to go all the way downfield. And, well, some space now as they are turning this around, but the reset comes through. Another opportunity, but they are stacked. Is that clear? Good. No. So it will be an opportunity for the counterattack. Quick little pass. Turning around is Geek. Geek on the backboard and on the back, getting the slam. Oh, the headbutt, the technical. That's okay. 6-2. Wow.
Oh, yikes. That was close. It was putting them up now by 4 points. That's definitely what they wanted to do here, setting that tone. But definitely still plenty of time for Astro to answer back now with this joust advantage coming out of the tubes. It'll be in the hands of Solar P. He's going to find Inferno in the tubes. No, Inferno can't quite handle that, so it's loose. So now into the hands of Geek. Geek is going to get that cleared through, bouncing in the trap area into the hands of Solar P. Solar P wasting a little time to get stacks together before sending that through. It's in the bubble. No, Monster's home, so Monster says no and gets that cleared through to Icy. Icy loses it, though. Picked up by Leonite. Leonite looking for that big cross clear, bouncing into the bubble. Hunter Boy's there first. No, not quite. Into the hands of Icy again. Icy gets stunned out before they can handle it, and it will get cleared out by Hunter Boy.
Yeah, it will get cleared out and cleared into the hands. That's a long shot. Not quite the coin slot they were looking for, though, as it is going to get sent around and sent into the hands of Icy. Icy, the bounce shot. The right angle, but not the right place, as the stun, the stack puts them in their place, 2-on-1. But no, a missed pass, a missed shot, as it will get picked up by Muted. Muted now to Geek. Geek, both of them getting stunned, as Hunter Boy is trying to get that out, not quite through just yet. So there will be an opportunity for them to get on the back line, but Inferno gets that through tunnel. And through that, it will just get turned around. The pass, unfortunately, is a little bit too quick. They did have a little bit more space and time than that, so it will get turned around again. Another clear from Disorient Social Circle.
Bouncing in and out of the bubble now. Open goal. Muted Monster. No, can't do it. So it will be in the hands of Hunter Boy, who gets that cleared through with a slap. Into the hands of Icy. Icy looking for the lane, but there's a goalie home. So they're going to drift into the bubble, doing some moves with the disc, looking for the bottom pocket, and yeah, there it is. Another 18, extending that lead 8-2.
Wow. I mean, what a play and what a rally. I mean, that was what? 4 minutes? 3 minutes? How long was that from the last goal? I don't remember the last goal. What is life? How high is up? How long is a rope? I don't know, man. I mean, all that I know is that was crazy. A crazy play that is. As well, that it will get sent back the other way. Breezebo, I always think of coin slot as basically like the reverse mail slot. Like if they're both horizontal still, except it's from low as opposed to high. I think during finals last year, we determined which was which. And then we had a name for in between Nugget and Shield, but I don't know what that was. But I don't know, man. It's just a name. That's what I call coiled slot, though. I don't know what you call it. What do you call the other one then? I'm very curious. But anyway, it will get sent back and sent back into the hands of Icy, as Icy is looking for the clear, but not quite getting one.
Yep, not quite finding it. Finding Hunter Boy instead, who passes back. Oh my god, there's so much passing, I can't keep up with it, but eventually Solar P is going to put that in, cutting the lead down 8-4.
And there's a pause. There's a pause?
There's a pause?
Oh. Spark didn't speak to me. Well, shout out to Spark, even though it didn't speak to me, and tell me who paused. Blue paused. Okay. All right, Blue. All right, Blue. So Saika, you're Blue. Okay.
I'm blue.
I mean, you're blue. Yeah. You're not like not happy or sad. You're like the color blue. Like
actually,
okay. Like. So you paused. Now what?
I'm not totally sure. Usually when, coming off of a scoring drive, you want to keep that momentum, so I'm not totally sure what's going on here. Maybe some headset issues or some ping issues that we haven't been seeing? Don't know.
All right. Okay, now you're orange. You're up.
Now I'm orange.
Blue pause. What are you thinking?
Take a quick breather. I mean, they're up 8-4. What they're doing is obviously working. You're not going to be able to stop all of them, so don't get that one scoring drive get in your head and just keep going. Keep pushing.
All right. I like it.
All right.
I like it. I don't know what we're doing. We're just monkeys here on stream, but hey, we're having fun, and that's what we can ask for. But 8-4. All right. Let's see if they can get it done. It certainly can go either way. Again, round went to OT. Don't forget that. OT is either way, it's a coin flip. Griffin, that's interesting slot. That's interesting thoughts. Reverse mail slot is a submarine. Sides is a coin slot. Interesting.
What?
Interesting.
Where's the name submarine come from?
Submarine shot. Just below, like
Oh,
shield.
I
Like
get
from
it. I'm a
below.
little slow.
That does
Yeah.
make sense. For me, in my head, I always call a coin slot the little one, but maybe submarine and coin slot. That makes sense in my head logically, Griffin. So I'll roll with that. But man, I mean, well, a nice little pause. Really, blue pause?
Yeah, I'm
we sure
surprised
about
too.
that?
We weren't seeing any visual effects of ping, so I'm wondering, what's
Oh,
going on?
Let's check
Why?
Echo. Let's check Echo. Blue pause, right? I don't see it on my Echo. That's why. All right, I'll trust someone else's Spark then. But yeah. Well, that's a choice. But what's also a choice is all our amazing sponsors. So huge shout out to them who do make this possible. HyperX, Asterion Products, Arma, ProTube, VR, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, VRware.net, Border Foods, and Viridis Media. Also, huge shout out to IgniteVR.gg and the Spark application for providing all our stream statistics and making everything possible. And of course, huge shout out to all you folks in the chat hanging out here with us on Twitch. You certainly are the ones that make it, folkster. How's it going, one and only? Shout out to the Toronto fam. Go Canada, go. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. But man, oh man, I hope you're doing well. Burnsy, how's cooking school? Are you a chef yet? Let me go to your restaurant. But man, I mean, absolute blast casting these games. But seriously, huge shout out to you folks in the community because I mean, hey. You're the reason why we do this. We all do this for fun. We don't get paid. We're just volunteers who just like watching some Echo, but we are not the volunteers you should be thanking. Huge shout out to all the people behind the scenes, to our mods, to the board, to the govs, really making it all work behind us. We just get to look pretty and say some things on camera. So, hey, shout out to them, and shout out to all of you for hanging out here with us. But we are going back into the action. We are going back to have more fun in this second round. Will Astro come back, or will Disorient Social Circle, well, turn Astros around and get them in the 2-0 victory? Well, let's find out with the Joust advantage for Disorient.
Leonite with the disc, taking their time. They know they've got it before sending that over to Geek. Geek drifting up a little, looking for some options, looking for some space. Finding it in the form of Icy with that cross pass. Icy is going to slow down, sending that back to Leonite. They're definitely playing the possession game right now, which is smart. Trying to send that over to Geek, but the pass is no good. Almost intercepted by Inferno. He gets stunned into the hands of Icy now. In the bubble with the numbers advantage. Got people on shield, but no, can't quite find them. As that's going to get cleared out into the hands of Solar. No! Solar taking the shot just off the ding ring. They really needed that one. But Muted Monster is going to have that attempt to clear it. Can't quite find the clear, so Solar is going to have it again. Trying to send that across to Hunter Boy. It'll end up in the hands of JG, who does get it to Hunter Boy. Hunter Boy looking at the clock, and there's Inferno putting that in. 2 points. Only down by 2 now, with about a minute and a half to go when we get back.
Oh my goodness. 8-6, and I mean, the pause from Blue, we questioned it. You know, I questioned it. I'm like, what you doing? You just scored. Well, whatever they were doing, they're doing it right because they kept up that momentum and they have kept up the pressure to put on a fight as it is going to get sent through mid, sent across now to Icy juking, but they're 2 points. I mean, 1:20 on the clock. We can see a repeat of round 1. We could see another OT. That would be incredible. We could see 3 rounds of OTs. That'd be even more incredible. But it will going to get sent through by Hunter Boy, looking for the clear, finds it all the way downfield. Where's the stack? They're there. They broke apart, but do they get the read? No, they don't, but that clear is no good. It will get recovered by JG. JG looking to send this one back, but no, that's almost the self-clear, but it will get recovered. Solar P, bounce pass. That will not connect to a teammate, though, and that will go downfield real fast. Where's the stack race? The race is won, lost by nobody. It's except by Solar, who is not going to find that clear or pass. And everyone's just scrambling here in the last 30 seconds.
Yep, bouncing around, finally into the hands of Muted Monster. Everybody down in Astro's bubble. Oh, finds the cut, and yep, there's Geek putting that in. And unfortunately, that is it for Astro.
Oh, man. GG. What a game, man. I mean, so close. Astro had moments. They had looks, but they needed goals. So, man, I mean, yeah, you hate to see it, but certainly it looked like a lot of fun. Round 1 OT, you know, it certainly could have gone either way, certainly. But, hey, you win some, you lose some. And, again, this is just the beginning of Season 5. So many seasons in store in the future. And, Aiden, thank you for doing that real quick. With the prediction pools, but man, I mean, wow, just what a game. I mean, you know, even if you lost, you can't be disappointed with that one, Saika.
You really can't. First one going to OT, second one almost going to OT if you take off that last goal in the last 20 seconds, but a solid performance by both teams, and I'm hoping both teams go home happy today. Yeah,
I certainly hope so. And well, when I was talking with Solar beforehand, I mean, they said this entire season, their main goal is just to have fun. You know, win or lose, ever since we've hit Diamond, we just kind of started going ham. We look to do the same in this match. So, you know what? I certainly hope they had fun. You know, it certainly looked like they did. Didn't look like anyone's spirits were down. I don't know. I mean, maybe the thoughts. But I just want to give a huge shout out to them and the rest of the people on both teams because, hey, you know, it was a certainly fun stream, certainly fun to cast, and certainly fun to cast with you as well, Saika. It's your first day, 3 in a row. Hey, how's it feel? Hey. Is the voice hoarse? Are you doing okay?
I sit in VCs all day doing tickets, so talking a lot is nothing new.
Well, that's why you're on casting team. So, hey, if you want to join the casting team too, hey, join us. We'd love to have you. vrmasterleague.com/Echo Arena /casters/register. So make sure you do join us if you want. It's an open application. You can have some fun. We will have another group in a number of weeks, probably a couple months, really. So, hey, thanks for joining us today. Saika, it certainly was a pleasure. First of many, I hope. And Newton Dad, of course, on the cams. And I am the one you see. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
And we're underway.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.